Hey Alex, how's it going? Moin moin. How's it going? Start sooner? Yes. I know. I know. Jeez. Oh, I have not mapped that yet. Oh, it's going good. Going good. Ugh, 7 minutes. Jesus. Register. God, that's what I always drove there. Join practice. Fresh server, please. Hi JC, how's it going? Did I start Tiny Pedal? Can't see it. I did. Why would I not leap? Yeah, it's definitely it's all good again. Esport Race 7. I don't know if there's a new one, but that one felt decent. Okay, telemetry is connected. Car is very quiet. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn on things. I was like, huh? Why do I sit so low? Where is the mouse? Here, home assistant, please. Moin moin. Rick. Beltangela. And then the Sigma. Oh my god, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Okay. Do we have... This is set up. Game mode is running. Why LMU and not iRacing? Oh, it's just more fun for me. And this is also running. Very good. Tensioner does not work. Tell me why does the belt tensioner not work? Oh, there was an update. Did I start the software? Cubic Manager. Jesus, what the fuck happened to... Where's the freaking mouse cursor? Here. Action Center. Install. Yeah. New firmware version available. Why do I always have to like reinstall the connector? I think 42 is the sweet spot. I really enjoy it. What? Whatever. Does this work? No? Or do I really have to restart the game? I guess I have to. Oh man, some hop haptics without latency. Great. Can recommend. Wasabi. For the Sigma, no, for the Sensed Haptics. Your announcement? No, what should I announce? Ah, LMU. Yes. It's gonna be a good day. Global pause. Where? Okay. Oh well, I have to restart the game anyways. Global pause. Status paused. What the fuck? No idea. Install. Install it all. Whatever. So how do I disable this shit? Dude, what the fuck are these icons? They need a freaking UI designer. What is this cassette? Like nearly none of these icons make any sense to me. Oh yeah, I didn't add it. Can you give me the link again? I can add it on the fly. I didn't even plan to stream today. It was a little short notice. Do I need a new update for the companion for that? Who's Dan? I don't know. Cute for Retri. There will be some cool stuff in the announcements. It's really nice. Nah. Stream plan. I stream when I feel like streaming. I'm not gonna make it a schedule. Settings. Okay, where are settings? This here? Software configuration, general settings. Global pause, manual control. Yeah, whatever. Oh, look at this here. Perfect. Okay, let me quickly grab that. Discord. I don't have Discord open here. On rev. Okay. 600 by 540. Elmo. Rovza. Asdev. 600 by 540. There it is. So this expands to the top left now? Seems to be in the bottom right corner. Discord leaked, yes. Wait, what do we have when we sit in the car? And put it here. Wait, give me a full screen view. Ooh, that's a bit small, isn't it? I have a 4K canvas. Wait, transform, scale filtering, Langkos should be good for that. Let's put it here for now. See if that works. Cool, let's try this. Does the companion auto update? Or do I have to download it? Grid card. Here, Windows Companion. Wait, do I have it from the Microsoft Store? Wait, 1.3.0. I have 1.30. So I guess I have the latest version. Or is the website wrong? Only one way to find out. Yeah. Grid card. Where was that again? Code? No. Settings. Integrations. LMU. Trennen, koppeln. 495. Leaked. Okay, that was the correct version, I guess. Wait, now it's running twice. Okay, qualifying. Esport qualifying. I don't know if this is correct. Let's add a few more extra liters. Whoa. Zimhoop. Let's go. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. I made a low latency haptics thing for SimHub. This. Oh, this is nice with the Sensit. This is really nice. I'm so not ready for this. Car number 3. Somebody remind me to remove the dash after qualifying. Thanks, love. What would I do without you? Let's go to pussy mode here. There's no correct seating position. Personal preference. What I typically do is, like, you know where the steering is supposed to be on the car. So adjust it so it aligns with your direct drive shaft. Or a few software tools that I made. I made a tool called LICHT, which is, you can think of it like ATSR Evo or DNR kinda, but with a spatial mapping. So synced LEDs to every car and then these fancy effects. TAKT is a low latency haptics engine for SimHub, which gives you a latency of around 20 milliseconds from telemetry till haptics instead of what SimHub does, around 140. And the other one is a fuel calculator that I made. But I doubt that this will work properly. It's very, very experimental. Dusty Cotlet, thank you for 1 year. Appreciate it. What base? Simocube 3. Man, the new SimMagic Alpha Evo Ultra firmware they released is absolutely killer. I absolutely love how that base feels. If you have the base, make sure to grab that latest firmware. If it's released already, I don't know. But it's absolutely insane. Insane in the membrane. Exactly. had to relink, yeah. But I also had the app open twice, so probably not ideal. But it already had the latest version, so should be missing the last fast lap. It's very likely that I had downloaded the standalone but have the Windows Store version installed or something. But nevertheless, the latest 1.3.0 is running now. But most likely a layer 8 issue. Yep, exactly. Okay, fuel ratio 0.61. I have the Ultimate on the rig right now, but the bases are very, very similar. I can show them to you in a second. Second off. Oh well, with no practice, that's acceptable. Zero 6-1. I don't know when it's coming, but I will review it, yes. Settings. Controls. Force feedback. 50% force feedback strength. Smoothing set to 2. That's it. And then the True Drive. True Drive. How was it called now? How's the stupid software called? It's not stupid. How's the Simulcube software called? Tuner, not True Drive. Let's go 6.2. Should be in the database, I think. Public, yes. Just search for this if you're curious. It will also work with a Pro, just turn the aggressiveness up a little bit. Like the Ultimate needs a little lower aggressiveness setting than the Pro. Apart from that, the two bases are almost indistinguishable. Wet tires? No, there's no rain. No rain. Okay, start revving. Thirty-one laps. I don't play iRacing, so I also don't use Myra. Mauser R12. I would probably get the, oh, I don't know, Invicta maybe. I don't know. Okay, starting P6, let's say goal for the race would be top 5. I mean, first goal, survive the first lap. Oh, didn't practice pit entry. Shit, forgot to remove the dash, of course. That's not a good position to be in here. Oof. Okay. Already slowing down. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I was kinda in an awkward spot. No damage though. Nice. Definitely some damage on these cars. That's warning. Whatever, I'll take it. Bullet. This is without LMP3s here, right? This series. I think so. That's a tiny paddle, huh? What? That was track limits. Interesting. My tiny paddle is so confused. Tells me I have enough energy for the rest of the race. Lol. That's not the case. Hey, Carlo. No, there's not a big difference in terms of immersion. It's good for your eyes. But I pretty much have exactly the same FOV as on 32s. The one benefit for me is that my eyes are actually in the center of the monitors, and with the 32s I was not able to do that properly because the base was in the way. That's pretty much it. Oi. You can call it however you want. The news? No. What are the news? I don't see any dropped frames here in my stream health thing. Pre-orders, nice. Well, that's boring announcement though. Hey, nothing changed, but you can, in fact, give us money now. But I'm excited for the base. Could be good. I won't be able to use it in this rig because it's too long, but still. Should be a good base. Hi Jay, I'm doing good. How are you? News dropping today? Yeah, I can tell you they're gonna release Snetterton next week. You can all be very excited for that track. How the seat move? I have a motion rig. Close the door here. Still acceptable. I don't have the AC running today, so let's see how that goes. What? Track limits? Jeez. Yes. Oh, the Corvette is super good at Monza. Shit. I should be careful with these track limits. Already at 2 now, 1.75. So the steering wheel is now using a lighting engine that I've made myself with complete spatial mapping, UV mapped. Working on a rig composer right now where you can roll it out across all devices on your rig and then get really cool spatial effects for idle. into sim racing like 30 years or so. Oh, come on, how is that a track limit here? Huh? Did they change the track limits on this track or something? Oh, nice. What did you get? It uses SimHub though. It's basically an engine that completely relies on the SimHub haptics. Just outputs them with a way lower latency than what SimHub can do. Instead of the 140, 150 milliseconds or so that SimHub does, this runs at like 10 to 15. Nice. Here comes the traffic. Losing the draft here. Oh my god. Yes, Tollard, I should get it this week. That wheel looks so nice. I loved it from the first picture that I saw. Yep, it's some other. Our race pace is not too bad. Rennsport, for example, Paulus. Oh yeah. I don't know how much money really there is in this rig. It accumulated over the years. And traffic is more difficult than I thought it would be. Base Sumo Cube 3. Oh god. Kinda scared me. Okay, we have 14 LMP ones that are still in the race. Like, at least with the reasonable gaps. Get SimNet pedals, Dino. They are cheaper and better than both of these options. Or not necessarily better than the Heusingals, but definitely not worse. That would be my recommendation. Oh my god. Why are these guys so slow? Yeah. Cube, great pedals, if you change settings all the time. Hey Pablo, thanks for the raids. Hope you had a good one. Welcome everyone to the one stream per month. I have a Tornado Wind Sim in here though now. -27° in the rig now. I just tried to upshift into 7th gear. Fuck. Sprints are decent pedals, but they are just dated at this point. I would not really recommend to buy them. It's not like they are bad, it's just like you can get better stuff. Jesus, what's that line? There's not much room for Suzuki strats here. Pit window is very, very small. I have not tried the updated GT3s on iRacing yet, with the new traction control and stuff, so I can't really answer that question. I enjoy it on LMU. Hey Bruno, how's it going? What do you have here? 32.5. Ja, manchmal. Fahrtour. Einfach nicht loslassen. What tracks do you think they will do? What would I think if I didn't knew? Snetterton, Hockenheim Historic, and Charlotte Oval. Fuck! 2.5. Not even halfway into the race. Great. Well, the good thing on LMU is like, if you're close to the limit, you're just careful. So the Kimi Antonelli simulator here. Man, that guy. So OP. If he didn't have all the technical issues, he would be just gone in the championship. Also, how stupid was that penalty for Lewis? Like, what the fuck? No, it's not in the rig. That power supply is connected to the Sensed haptics. I just didn't rename it in the Home Assistant. So stupid. And then freaking Leclerc driving other cars off the track is no penalty. I mean, it should not be a penalty, but like, F1 just often makes no sense. Yeah, I watch F1 for 30 years now or so. On pit in 2 laps. Hey! Yuri with the raid as well, thank you, appreciate it. iRacing downtime today, right? All the iRacers raiding. Hope you had a good one. You had 3k to spend on a wheel, rim and pedals. Wheel, rim and pedals. You mean base, rim and pedals? Or what is wheel and rim? Base, okay, then for pedals I would probably go with a fat black cat, or if you want something more normal, VRS. Let's say fat black cat, that's 1k gone. Base DFP 20 VRS or Simagic Evo Ultra. Both around 1k, I think. Well, then steering wheel, whatever. Depends on what you need, what you want. Soul Pack maybe, if you like the science fiction look. That should be around 3K. Ultimate, but at like 80 kilograms or so. I don't know how much is this new Cube Phoenix. Yeah, why? Would you get something cheaper or? I mean that base is like what, 800 euros or so? I would definitely try to save money on the steering wheel because it's just not really important. Also get something like the Conspit 300 GT. Much more on the base. Yeah. But what base really is better than something like a DFP 20? Well, also like pedals like Simnet, 300 euros. Nobody really needs more than that. You can get really good gear these days for not a lot of money. 3 laps. Fuel ratio is fine. 33 laps should be fine. Hi Simon, doing good, hope you too. I'll just pit this lap. Where's speed on the frickin' dash? Top right corner. No, I don't know. But honestly, the new SimMagic Alpha Evo Ultra or Ultimate or whatever it's called, the new firmware puts it right up to the best of the best. Hey Mladen. I mean, I already have a discount. It's they probably don't have a big margin already, to be honest. No, super. I don't watch sim racing YouTube now. I don't watch any sim racing in my free time. Sup? Comment ça va? Exactly. On repeat. Only way to get views, you know. What? You got a ban for that? Why? Tell me why. And you can finally play the superior game then. Welcome to LMU. So I do work for GSI and I can get you a 5% discount. Will I get banned now? I let you the place. Very English in chat here. Yes, Ahmed. Scandalous, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now most people should quit this lap. Club Sport GD. It's a good base. All the bases nowadays are good bases. Nothing phenomenal, but it's a good base. What can I buy? You just make it yourself, or you can buy it from a cable shop like LCSC, for example. Custom-made cable. But I think making it yourself is, I mean, it's a cable. It's pretty simple. Either solder or crimp. I recommend soldering, because crimping is a pain in the ass. That's a warning. It's not. Why? Oh, why not? Exactly. It's not a dance stream if there's not an undercut. How's Monza? I mean, I like Monza. Any what? Incidents? No. Start was pretty clean here in this one. And 7.5. Don't think I can keep the Lexus behind, but let's see. We'll try, obviously. Also, this does seem to be a 33 lap race, 33.4. Understeer out of the corner. It's been quite some time since we've had a wet race in LMU. I would love it if the forecast was not the same for every race. Do you want to buy that, or do you have it? Or do you need the console support? Oh really? I didn't drive last week. Energy. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I use the co-pedal for throttle. As a clutch? No, I haven't tried it. Yes. I know fear of missing out is always strong in sim racing. But it's all kind of the same. To be honest. There are not big differences between direct drives. Yeah, and like if you're on PC, the ecosystem is completely irrelevant, so... Yes. I can tell you this, I use a SimCube 3 Ultimate right now, and if somebody told me I have to use the DD Pro for the rest of my life, it would be perfectly fine. And in most situations, I would not notice the difference. It's a good base, but would I buy it? Hell no. Hell no. So much money for a base. Never, ever. The Ultimate is definitely not worth it. Definitely. Oh god. Where's the corner? I can't see it. There it is. Alpha Evo. The Ultra or Ultimate is insane. No, the differences are tiny. A lot of people will buy the expensive stuff and then tell you it's a huge day and night difference to justify their purchase. I have pretty much tried every base on the market and I can tell you that's bullshit. If I had to buy a base with my own money right now, it would be the DFP 20 from VRS, or it would be the Symagic Alpha Evo Ultra Ultimate. I don't know the name. A 499p Ferrari for 900 euros, yeah, that's super cheap. Then you can use it to drive WEC with it, for example, or participate in Le Mans. Even pedals are not important. As long as you have something decent with a load cell, all the same. And you can get cheap, very good load cells these days. Like nobody needs more pedals than Simnet for 300 euros. Minutes, 1 second to the Porsche behind. What the fuck? That kind of confused me. B&M, very good base. No, noted. It's a very good wheelbase. It's probably the best base I have tried here, but I mean, for free I'll take it, but I would never buy it. Can people stop doing this stuff in front of me? I would not buy active pedals with my own money, but if I had to, then Pro. I'm not somebody that uses different settings all the time, so active pedals are wasted. I would buy Fat Black Cat pedals. Also still expensive, but worth it. Oh, come on. How slow do you want to take this corner? Jesus Christ. Symagic Alpha Evo bases, for example, are IPM motors too, like the Ultimate from SummerCube. Most Chinese bases are IPM. not worth it. All Alpha, Evo, or IPM. Moza is IPM. I'm not sure about Conspit. It's the technology that servo motors move towards, so it's obviously built more, which makes it cheaper, so... yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I think so too, J-Concepts. Probably even 17k iRating. I don't have a main wheel, it's typically whatever's on the rig. I've been developing the new SimOS firmware for GSI. So I've been doing a lot of testing. But I just... well, whatever. Delta Pro. I've never really used it. I have the SimCube version here, but it doesn't work without the SimCube. Well, three laps to go, probably. I stream on a separate PC, but I might get rid of that setup in the future since I barely stream anymore. No, not really. It's kind of the thing on my channel, like buying advice. Just make sure to use code Dan5. I'm not a very good affiliate marketer. I always tell people to buy the cheap stuff. But 10% from cheap stuff is less money than 10% from expensive stuff, so... You all should go buy 3 SimCube Active Pedal Ultimate. I would buy 2 SimCube 3 Ultimate just in case one breaks, you have a backup. and just buy other expensive stuff using my affiliate links. A Porsche with top speed. What kind of miracle is this? Nice. So it's like on SimmerCube where with Dan 5 you get a 3% discount. Or on Bavarian SimTech where you have code Dan3 which gives you a 5% discount. Two laps to go. Ooh, that was way too early on the brakes there. Way too early on the brakes. Or is it last lap? No. Three seconds to the Lexus. I mean, it's good for me, but why P4 hypercar? 20-second gap to the car in front and 20-second gap to the car behind. Some people just do not have the ability to read a race. Hello. I mean, look, I'm not gonna complain because it helps me in the end, but still, I don't understand some people. Okay, last lap. Well, but it is. I talked to Barry from SimMagic, the engineer behind it. It's very difficult, especially if you're in such a close battle against no one. Oh god, he spun. Rip. On the limits. Alright, P3. That's decent. Very decent. Oh, sweating. Okay, since a few people asked about the stuff, I'll quickly show you the LICHT thing I made for SimHub. What is it? Another LED plugin. I just was wondering if I can make my own. It supports every device. Yeah, that's the full story. Hey, GG, Alex. So let's say you want to have the Pokorny with there are two modes. There's the pulse mode, there's Atlas mode, and there's signal mode, but that's only for flags. Pulse is the RPM engine for... Why does this not work? For the LEDs on the side, like here. And Atlas is for the whole wheel. So if you want to have, let's say, pulse mode for the Pokorny, you enable it here. You go open pulse. And then all you do is deploy profile. SimHub will automatically restart. That's it. And then you have synced LEDs for every game, every car, every device. I have a second Direct game Gramp. What triples? These are LG 42-inch. Ja, ist ein defektes Vocore. Okay, SimHub did restart. Takes a bit here. Then you can just configure it here. You can use lovely data for RPM, so you can do other colors if you want to. Few effects. That's it. Automatically puts the auto update profile in here. Oh, not really. Strategy was... I just got lucky by other cars crashing out. Yeah. So that's Pulse. And then for Atlas, let's go to the companion app quickly. Oops. This is a full spatial map of the wheel. So you can do spatial effects like that go across the whole wheel from left to right, bottom to up, rotating. Then there is motion, where you can basically, if you don't feel like assigning lights to your steering wheel manually, you can grab a random picture. Let's use a live thumbnail here. Let's say you like the colors of this. You can put it on top of the wheel. And the wheel will automatically use the colors from that. You can also do it with a video, but probably makes no sense, to be honest. But that's that. And then I made something called TAKT, which is basically just a low latency engine for SimHub haptics. it talks to this app. And you see, if this is linked to this, and then you get like 15, 20 milliseconds of latency using this compared to the 140 or so with SimHub. You can also do a benchmark, but I'm not going to do that now. Yeah. Yes, of course. Imagine you would not be able to do that. So, yeah. Yeah, I have tons of plugins installed. As you can see, I need to clean it up a little bit. That's probably not even everything. Additional posted, shake it, statistics, sigma motion stuff, but no noticeable impact on performance, to be honest. But yeah, I need to make a module for button boxes as well. At the moment, you could probably map it to an, I don't know. You can probably use the wheel engine, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, we can run the benchmark. Let me do it here. Sense it. A. Can you see it? Run. No click detected. Okay, it doesn't work on this PC, but I measured it at around 10 to 15 milliseconds compared to 130. No click detected. Maybe because of the mouse without borders, and there's no physical mouse on this PC. And then you can build. You see, I need to do some fine tuning here on the UI. It's not ideal. You can use whatever audio interfaces you have. I mean, you see there's quite a lot here on my PC. I'm using the Sensor Haptic Core as 8 channel. If I wanted to have like another output, let's say here, you can just check that, and then you have another 2 channels from that. And whatever you put in here, you then will see, or you won't see it, see in SimHub as well. And it's like, it's really very, very low latency. It makes, in my opinion, it makes haptics go from unusable via SimHub to being an insanely good option with SimHub. Oh, not a lot. Like I typically use around 15% or so. Do we do another one or not? Let's do another one. This could be a bit bigger, I guess. I'm not an expert when it comes to what effects are useful here. I like the gear shift thumb in the seat. ABS I have on the base and on the pedals. I can remove that warning. It now immediately spawns in here. But I actually don't want to have it here. I don't need several RPM things. So do we qualify or do we watch the announcement together? Maybe we'll watch the announcement and just start from the back. Does anyone have the link? When is it? In 5 minutes. So we can probably watch 5 minutes of it at least. Till the race starts. I'll quickly go to the toilet and then we can watch it together. Allocating splits. 4 splits. Nice. Okay. Let me quickly find the stream. What? Unable to join the cell? YouTube. Le Mans Ultimate, or what is... Do they have a live stream or something? Or what did you guys wanted to watch together? I'm confused now. Why can I not join? Okay. Let's restart the game. Game? Okay, this time I could join. We'll just not qualify, it's fine. We'll start from the back. Okay, so 18 seconds till 3 o'clock. Three o'clock. Hey, where video? Car number 3. Starting from the back. What could possibly go wrong? They have it maybe on Twitter or whatever it's called these days. Twitter. It's up. Okay, then I don't have to download it. So, Daytona.
Hello again. It's nice to see you all again so soon. Hopefully you've all recovered from another incredible 24 hours of Le Mans. As always, our team were trackside at Le Mans for the 24 hours, and thanks to those of you that dropped by the karting fan zone, it was great for our team to put faces to usernames. Now, a few weeks on, the dust has settled at Le Sarthe, and we get to talk about what comes next. You may have already seen that we've announced a seismic set of new content for the simulation. US Track Pass. We're bringing you 6 US tracks in a season pass with 3 packs. 2 tracks in each pack, starting with 2 icons of American motorsport. 2 tracks we've wanted to bring you for a long time. First up, Daytona, the home of American endurance racing. The high banks, the infield, the 24 hours that runs every January. Officially licensed, laser scanned, and lovingly recreated by our content team. Joining Daytona is Laguna Seca, shorter, technical, and home to one of the most photographed corners in racing, the corkscrew. There's nothing else quite like it. Where Daytona rewards
this should be interesting in multi-class.
Laguna Seca rewards precision and patience. The two circuits together give you something we couldn't offer before. A properly representative slice of American road racing
The
inside
Joker cards
Le
are
Mans
also a cool
Ultimate.
feature.
Both Daytona
Let's see
and
if they
Laguna
talk about
Seca
it.
are in Pack 1 of the American Track Pass. There are 3 packs planned with 2 circuits available in
People
each
gonna
pack.
complain about
Each
pay
pack
to
is
win.
individually priced at $19.99 or your local rough currency equivalent, and the season pass is available for $44.99. A discount of 25%. Both the pack and season pass will also receive a 10% launch discount on top of this for the first week. Of course, Race Control Pro Plus subscribers will also get the US content as it releases automatically alongside all of the other additional content already available. There will also be a 10% launch discount available for subscriptions, and it's available right now at racecontrol.gg. We know many of you have been waiting for this, and we're sure it will be worth the wait. Protests and live steward. In version 1.2, I told you that the badges and live steward we shipped were a foundation for the future. In version 1.3, we started capturing the intentional wrecks in an easy-to-view format for human admins that allows them to review an incident in seconds rather than minutes. In fact, since version 1.3, over 4,500 temporary bans have been issued using that system. Each time someone's found doing something a bit naughty, the ban gets longer. That's a good start, but we want to go further. Firstly, in this release, we're further refining Live Steward, reducing false positives, and adding some experimental rules, which is a great step forward for the system to act live in public. Our plan is to sign off each rule Live Steward governs one by one. So for example, in this release, you'll now get kicked to the garage if your car hasn't moved much in a while. No longer is that broken car stuck on the racing line for several laps. Protest refinements, however, are, at the risk of overhyping this update, a game changer! Protests have been challenging for our team for a while. Many spurious protests and the speed of review have essentially meant we've triaged protests against the worst offenders, which hasn't gone far enough, and for that, we are sorry. I mentioned previously about Live Steward, that we created in version 1.3 a review system that allows our admin team to review incidents in seconds. Currently, protests take roughly 5 minutes per protest, and we have on average 700 protests per day. That's not sustainable. Therefore, we've made some big
protests.
Changes.
People have too much time.
Now pair with the replay review system. When you want to file a protest, you do it from inside the replay itself, flagging the timestamp, the driver involved, and adding your notes with the video right there as context. Stewards then review the protest with the replay context already attached, which means decisions are faster and better informed.
3 protests
I want to remind everybody that only intentional
Can we get the protest DLC
then,
so you can get more protests that you can send in?
If you do want to have racing incidents looked at, the right place for those is in the online championships. We're also removing the cooldown to protest, but you'll have to submit your protest within 24 hours. However, we are introducing a protest credit system where you get 3 protests every month, but you'll get a credit back for every successful protest. For version 1.2, we said that we didn't believe these features would solve everything overnight, that every step in a positive direction
we need the protest DLC.
That is still true, but this is the biggest
5 protests for 10 euros per month.
Online foundations.
But the Joker card thing is interesting.
On the subject of investment back into the product, version 1.4 is also the release where we've rebuilt the platform that sits underneath everything online. Driver swaps, championships, daily races, hosted servers, race control, all of these run on top of an
browser broke.
Online services layer, and over the past several months we spent time replacing a component layer from a third party with one that we've built ourselves that we're calling Race OS. The new backbone is custom built for our own ecosystem, more specific to our racing genre and built to scale with us. A word of warning, this will mean that we will have an extended maintenance period when we first release version 1.4.
Italian name.
Alongside the platform work, we've also moved the game-to-game online connection over to a new netcode protocol. We're moving from TCP to reliable UDP, which should be better suited to wheel-to-wheel racing and should help us resolve some longer-term issues we've been experiencing. Our industry-leading netcode just took another step forward. And whilst
that's interesting, they already have the best netcode.
There may be some teething issues in the first weeks as we really scale with you all using it. And whilst we're on the subject of online integrity, we're also putting an end to one of the more frustrating loopholes some of you have flagged. Players who quit out mid-race to dodge damage or penalties no longer escape the consequences. new Pro and Pro Plus features. Isn't it frustrating when things don't go your way? It could be anything: a crash at turn 1, equipment failure, your cat jumped in your lap, and your hard-earned rating is obliterated. To combat this, we're introducing an event joker for our Pro and Pro Plus members. Every 10
Only for
races, you earn an
subscription.
event joker that can be
But I
played
think
from
it's
the
cool.
event results screen to wipe the driver rank and safety rating impact of that particular race. The race will still count as an attempt in championships, so you can't farm them for a
bitch too
better
much
result,
about their
but
ratings,
the ranking
so
damage is removed. It's a way
it
of
won't
giving you
make-
a little bit of insurance against
it won't make a difference in the long run because it's an elo-based system. But like, it's good for people. No, my precious internet
the
points.
kinds of races we all hate to remember.
So-
A maximum of 3 jokers can be held at any one time and can only be used on single driver events. They're not applicable to team races. Additionally, we're introducing new Practice Plus servers for our Pro and Pro Plus members too.
Yeah,
They're a little
that's it. The other stuff is not interesting. Hey, random. I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. Wait, did I load the race setup already? I don't even know. Okay, starting last place. No quali. Let's see if we can get a top 10, maybe? First, we need to survive the start. That would be probably interesting, starting from the back. Last to first, absolutely. 28 degrees in the rig. You can use it for whatever you want. Basically make that race result invalid. I think it's a cool solution for those people that often like cry about this stuff. But it will not make a difference in the end, because elo-based ranking, the ratings will just be higher overall. That's it. That's the result of this. Okay, starting P19. Oh, no, no, no. Little damage front right. Doesn't seem to be bad though. Oh. I don't know why I was too fast there. I didn't really brake too late. Probably too much steering during braking. Done what? Okay, we need to pass this McLaren. It's very slow and a big gap before that already. Because I enjoy it more. What's with the 1.4 video? Good changes, I think. I'll definitely be getting all the new content. Oh, that's a green cut. Okay, 4 seconds. I think we can close that gap. 51.8 is not super fast. Summer cube. Ah, shit. Oh, where are we? Oh, 0. Easy. Time to murder some more cars. Copper. One kidney should be enough. But no need to buy such expensive base of money if you don't have too much money, to be honest. Plenty of great options these days without breaking the bank. I think the car damage isn't that bad. What? Never buy an expensive wheel if money... You have to look at money. It's just not worth it. I don't understand why I did not make the corner there. I feel like I braked earlier than I usually do. Maybe because of the avoiding action to the left. I need to check the replay after the race. Hope I didn't murder anyone completely there. I use the B-Alien setup. Yep, saw it. Daytona will be nice. Laguna Seca as well. Great track. Hello. We're missing like half a second in lap time with the damage or so. No. I don't have them. Purple sector, what the fuck? Time to always get the damage. Glad you like it. Beef incoming here. Not yet. Patrick with a resub. 30 months, thank you so much. It's a warning. Oh god, why so slow? Fucking hell. Another car coming. Oh Jesus. They drive like me, Copper. Hello. Wow, we P6. Let's go. That was a bit much cutting. Hey, nice. This guy's definitely faster now that he passed the Corvette. What do you dislike about the Simpson ones? That's the important question. Oh my... How did lose a second? That's from StintPilot, yeah. Or SimHub Dash, no, I don't know. Just make it yourself with Claude or Codex or something. Eh? Where did that Corvette come from? Weird. Yeah, it's all in there. Otherwise, TinyPaddle wouldn't be able to show it. Might be in the REST API. Well, you need to calculate the laps. You know the lap time, you need to look at multi-class as well. Or you use a fuel calculator. The one from TinyPaddle is good. Yeah, I'll be there. I think my QR is developing play, but I also I had one situation where it went wild when I removed the wheel. Typically kills the base of it. I think I have a few spare ones. It's true. I used to live in Frankfurt too for like over 10 years. In the north, Kalbach. These Porsches are really good on fuel. 4%, that's like seconds in the pit stop. 27.7 degrees right now. It's on here. I don't know if you can see it. Live temperature readout of the rig. We'll increase fan speed a bit. Typically I have AC in the room, but it's not on today. It's not super hot outside. What is it? 22 degrees. So I just have an open window. Yeah, with the constant airflow, I think that's fine. I have 4 fans at the pedals and 4 fans on the roof. So there's always the constant airflow, keeping you cool. Yeah, this QR is definitely rip. Yeah, without the fans I would die. Fully enclosed. Promise, I don't think I can overtake this Porsche in the pits. She has 4% more energy than me. Even with a good pit stop. I think my chances, he doesn't know how to calculate fuel. StintPilot is a fuel calculator. TAKT is a low latency haptic add-on for SimHub, and LICHT is an LED plugin for SimHub. Yeah, we watched it before the race. So how does traffic look? Few cars coming. We might pit this lap actually. Maybe the traffic, avoiding the traffic can help you. Not super spread out like in the last race. Kinda would love to get a top 5. $45, is that for all 6 tracks? Yeah, there's a new video today. Daytona and Laguna Seca are coming next week or so. Oh, I think 45 for 6 tracks is not bad. Hope my QR doesn't die completely. There's definitely some play in here. Also be. I don't have Allen keys here. No, I don't have anything here. Oh wait, we can see if it's the base side or the wheel side QR. Little wheel swap during the pit stop. I hope the button this work? I will see. Yeah. The Joker thing will not change anything apart from the average rating being higher. It's for those crybabies that bitch after every little incident. It will make exactly 0 difference in the long run. Okay, it's the wheel side QR. I guess the screws aren't tight enough. Man, with the frickin' SimmerCube 3 Ultimate, you definitely need all the 6 screws on the QR. Oi! What the fuck was that snap? This early pit stop is not going very well. But I want to get a top 5. Damn it! How's that pay to win? It's not like you win if you have a higher rating. It will not affect the race results like at all. Yeah, but it's ELO based, so your rating will always be reflecting your driving skill, roughly. If you actually drive regularly, it will not make a difference. I definitely take this solution over having stupid smurfing everywhere. But in an ELO-based matchmaking and rating system, it just won't make a difference in the long run. Yeah, and if the people that are paying will have higher ratings and you drive against these people with higher ratings, you will also gain more rating if you beat them or lose less if you lose to them. It won't make a difference. It might just inflate the rating a tiny bit for everyone across the board. Physical model punctures. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Oh, absolutely driving terrible lap times here. I mean, the engine this game runs on is like from 1812 or so. So... not looking good for a top 5. Might actually have to try to drive fast here, but... yeah. So good pedals. There's the Porsche. Super far ahead. Oh, the leader might have to save fuel. I assume this will go the extra lap again. I might have to save a little bit of fuel. Bye-bye. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I know UDP, but I don't know what the difference is to reliable UDP. slowly catching P5 here. Damage does not help here. A random excuse. It's just fun to drive. I would just get the springs. Always been a fan of springs on pedals. Not really catching anybody here. Top 6, basically same lap time last lap. Only 20 seconds behind the leader after starting from last position. It's not too bad, I think. Little rip behind, 50.8, 51.1, 51.0. Alright, have a nice day, soon. Hey, Offspring. Thank you. Never had the game crash on me. Like early days, yes, but haven't had a crash in forever. I'm sure that was super necessary to do for the move there. Spritzspar. GT3 Sport halt. Hat nichts mit dem Spiel zu tun, ist halt einfach die Rennserie. Spritsparen ist überall ein Ding. Ist auf jeden Fall nicht mehr hier als auf ACC oder iRacing oder was weiß ich. We will have to save a tiny bit of fuel here. I don't know, maybe not. I will probably tear it down very soon, so maybe I'll make a video before that. It just takes up so much space that I don't really have here, so that's why I want to take it apart. And I rarely drive with it, so... It was fun building it. I would absolutely not recommend it though, it's not worth it. Though the roof is nice, but like enclosure... meh. If I ever have a lot of space again, I'll probably set it up again, but... For the foreseeable future, I see myself in a more minimalistic rig. I'm just enjoying other hobbies more right now. No. It's rarely the wheel, it's mostly the QR that makes these clicky noises. Cycling at the moment. Getting a bit fitter. Time trial today at the Tour de France, right? Yeah, there's just nothing new in sim racing, to be honest. It's all the same. So it does get repetitive. 2.5 easy. No need to lift for that. 2.5. Oh, 2.25. 2.5. 3 corners in a row with a quarter penalty point. Behind the subscription, but it's irrelevant. They will just do nothing in the end. Hey, we are P5. The fuck happened? Yeah, sometimes I drive it at the full power. We could do it for a few laps here. Oops. 35.
P5 on skill alone.
On skill alone, absolutely. Halsey, thanks so much for 64 months. Appreciate it. Let's do 35 Newton meters for the remaining 8 minutes. What happens to a TCP package that can't arrive? Will it lead to lag? It's probably like digital versus analog in FPV racing. Or flying. You don't wait for the confirmation for the package to get delivered, you get better latency. Well, the guy that was short on fuel disappeared. Maybe he just pitted? No. Don't do it. He was thinking about it. Oh, I thought he was gonna send it. That's why I was late there. Well, but if a TCP package doesn't arrive in time, then we would have the same issue, no? I guess positional polling with UDP would probably lead in a better result. than TCP with jitter in the signal. But that's just like my unscientific take on it. Seconds. Shit. Oh well, we have our top 5. Probably not worth it to take a risk now. I know the feeling. But it's also kind of refreshing when you run out of tokens. It's almost addictive to play with that stuff. Yeah, can't imagine. Stop, what? I need to send you this SimUp plugin I've been making, which translates SimUp haptics into a low latency audio stream. It's roughly 20 milliseconds now instead of the 150 from default SimHub. Could check if it works with the pedals, because I think I use it right now with the Sensed haptics, and it makes the haptics go from whatever to actually being on point. The latency is terrible on SimUp. It's like 140-ish milliseconds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes haptics basically be unusable. So I made a plugin that uses exactly the same Shake It engine inside SimHub with all the cool stuff that you can do with it, but it routes it to an audio host outside of SimHub that is based on modern technology that gives you a latency of 3 milliseconds to the audio interface. And SimHub runs at 60 Hz, so you get up to 16.7 milliseconds of latency on top of that. So the real latency is somewhere in between 3 and 20 milliseconds. No, I use the Windows Audio, I don't know, Wasapi API, I don't know, in exclusive mode. I'm thinking about adding ASIO support as well, but honestly, with the WAS API at 3 milliseconds, like how much better does it get with ASIO? I don't think it's worth it. And every interface supports the Wasapi, and not every interface supports ASIO. Well, you can use ASIO for all, but still. If anybody wants to try it, I can probably post it on my Discord or so. It works really, really well. And the difference is absolutely day-night. NRG 5.5 over the line, and we use 5.45. Okay. I can show it briefly after the race, after this lap. Got some time. Got a meeting in 50 minutes, but... Alright. I should call it just that. Wasabi. I still need to see whom I absolutely murdered lap 1 and apologize. I was pretty bad at the start, but I still don't know why. I feel like I braked at the same point as usual, and then I didn't make the corner at all. Yeah, it's really cool with exclusive mode. Latency is basically gone. 42 inch or 41.5 inch. 41.5. Easy, 0.1 left. Sorry to whoever I murdered. Let's have a look at the replay. Do I want to see it? I don't want to see it. Maybe a little late. You brake at the 100 sign. No, I'm on the brakes here. I don't know why I went into it with such an overshoot. I guess this move to the left didn't help. Yeah. Kinda lucky. I didn't really murder anyone completely. I just murdered this Porsche here a little bit. He didn't get any damage from this? Or does this not work? I have no idea. Boah, keine Ahnung, 80 Zentimeter oder so. But basically this is the app here where you can select whatever audio interfaces you have. Still, I need to like fine-tune the scroll bars, but I wanted to see if it works. I have tons of audio interfaces connected here. But I'm using the Sensed Haptic 8-channel interface. Then you have here this dialog where you can rename the channels, test them all. And this is like running in 3 millisecond latency right now. No issues. What else? Oh, you had oranges? Oh, rip. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess I don't want to say I was not too late on the brakes, because in the end I plowed through the cars. I took my normal braking point and then having to move all the way to the left just destroyed my braking distance, and yeah, I'm sorry. From game to hardware is roughly 20 milliseconds. Can be better. It like with 60 hertz SimHub update rate. Yeah, was too ambitious starting from the back. Yeah, sorry. And then if anyone wants to check out this LED plugin here, it's on my Discord right now in an alpha version. We can try to set up this wheel with it, but it has 2 billion LEDs actually, so I don't know if I really want to do that. Solpack. Let's launch the Pulse and Atlas mode. Open Atlas. Device map. Install Atlas profile. Start from scratch. Oh, it actually mapped. No, I'm not gonna do that now, but you can map every device that you like. For example, let's say you have buttons here, 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 here. Oops, here. And for example, a multi-link with 5 positions here. Normal encoders here. You can have some aux lights if you have them. Let's say these were aux lights. You could do that. And then you can map it all. This will light up, and click this, this, and so on. So you can support every wheel with synced LED shit. Or you can just use the pulse for RPMs. That's it. Synced to every car in game. But I don't want to use it for the soul pack. So let's turn that off. Whew. What was the fastest lap in the second race here for me? I want to see if the damage actually had an effect. 49.9. Or close to the fastest overall lap. Profile. And here was fifth. Oh, actually I was faster in the second race. So I guess the damage wasn't that bad then. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Let's turn off the motion. And everything else. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you want to test some of the stuff, I will post it on the Discord probably as test builds, because this is still early days. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.